was an unusual one, wasn't it? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Get Better at Blues Rhythm Guitar, Lesson 8 and 9. It's another two-fer today because they're quite similar. I hope that you've got on all right with what we were doing in Lesson 7, which was a kind of slightly trickier version of our basic rhythm pattern. So sticking with the same shuffly pattern. All the links to all the previous lessons, by the way, are down below. So do click down there if you've missed anything, and you can catch up. But here is Lesson 8, right there, and we're carrying on from what we were doing in Lesson 7. So that what we did at the end of Lesson 7 was this. So it's a kind of two-note chord that we're shuffling up and down with our open E string. For Lesson 8, we're going to be doing a slight variation of this, which you can see. I'm just going to check my music there. So it's moving up the same chord shapes, but instead of just doing 2 hits on each, we're going to do 1 hit followed by the low E string. So it's like this. So it's a very, very easy variation on what you've done before. If you did that, if you've gotten okay with Lesson 7, it's an easy step. So you're going to go from here, and then you hit the low string to that one. And you can vary that. If you're finger picking it particularly, you can take it really nice and quiet doing it this way. And you can let it ring. Or you can do it short. It's just a variation on what we were doing in Lesson 7, trying to find ways to, just kind of mix things up within things that you already know. It's a big part of, playing guitar, particularly rhythm guitar, because you can keep playing a very similar feel, but if you can vary the dynamics a lot just by kind of dropping notes in and out. So that was Lesson 8. Very straightforward. Lesson 9 now, example 9, is here. You'll see that it's very, very similar, except you've got one of these. All the open strings at the end of the bar, and I'll show you how that works. So it's like this. I'm sure you've heard that kind of thing before if you listen to any kind of blues records. What we're doing is on the kind of the upbeat of beat 4. So that's the and of beat 4, and I'll count this in a minute so you know what I mean. We're just doing an upstroke across all the open strings and then hammering back down into that first position chord that we've been doing, the E7 chord shape. So it's like this. There. And like it's a kind of Steve Ray Vaughan did that kind of thing a lot, but with a slightly different feel. It's a good way to give your shuffles a bit of kind of looseness. So, and that's all it is. And in there, I'm doing that kind of variation where I'm hitting the low string and then the chords, but you can do it with that. If you want to make it a kind of big, full-bodied chord, or you can take it down to a finger pick. So try playing with all those ideas from 7, 8, and 9. You can work with them together, you can vary them, and it'll just give you some more rhythm options. As I said, I know it is quite a lot trickier than what we were doing before because you've got that 2-string kind of gap there. If you do hit the open D, it's not the end of the world. But actually it's quite hard to, it's harder to hit the open D than not hit the open D. And if you don't hit it, that's fine as well. So I hope that makes sense and that you've enjoyed what we've done so far. It changes up a bit in the next lessons, but let me know how you've got on with these ones. Any questions, don't forget to leave a comment below and I will reply to you there. Click like and subscribe. More lessons coming up soon. And yeah, let me know how you're getting on.